Today's the day the Lord has made, and when He made me, He ain't my baby. Okay? So today is day 7 of our 10 days of speaking biblical truth over ourselves and growing in God. If you have not followed along yet but wish to still join, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Grab your copy of the ebook, Growing in God 31 Days of Speaking Biblical Truth Over Yourself. Okay. Day 7 affirmation is God brings beauty from my pain. Yup, 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 yup. Say it with me. God brings beauty from my pain. Now, and this is why getting in your word, reading the Bible, and speaking truth over yourself is so important, because there are going to be times where the pain you feel feels like it's unbearable. It feels like it is the end of the world. Trust me, I have been there. I have done that. I have seen that side of it, where it feels like this is just an unbearable pain and it feels like it's not going to end. Even in that, God will still bring beauty out of a painful situation, out of a painful experience, out of a painful season in your life. So, with that, we're going to go to the word. Isaiah 61:3, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes. Now, when you get this scripture, I want you guys to actually go back, because this is the purpose of it. Go back and read the text in its entirety so you can have a full understanding of what is being said. Don't just take it and just say it. You need to go, read, study. Okay? And our reflection question for today: how have you experienced beauty emerging from past challenges? That's a good one. Smile for me. Can you just smile for me? Can you just smile for me? I am recording. I would say that has a challenge for me. Well, a challenge in the past. Let me see. I'm trying to think what has been challenging. What was challenging that has now had beauty emerge from it? I would say this. When you really make up your mind to follow the Lord, and I mean fully surrender and follow the Lord, you have to decide whose voice will be louder. And that's actually the exact words the Lord told me in the past when I was learning his voice and being obedient to his voice and being obedient to his will for my life. There were situations that were happening. He would say, you know who you are and you know my voice. He would keep telling me that. When situations would come up where there was a different voice speaking, and it could have been people that were familiar, and it were from people that were around me, that have been around me for, most of my entire life. It's very difficult and sometimes can be a painful experience when you have to make a choice to follow the Lord and listen to him and disappoint the people around you, because now you're moving in a way that is unfamiliar to them. It's a challenging experience because you love the people that's around you, but you want to serve the Lord. When you have allowed him to be the voice that's louder than anybody else, to actually be the voice that's leading you, it can be difficult because other people that have been around you for years are used to a certain, they're used to you being a certain way. It becomes a place where friction between people that are normally around you, that have been around you, that have been close with you, they begin to not like the way you're moving. And although you're being obedient to the Lord, it may not make sense to them because they're not used to you not being maybe more flexible with them, or you being there for them all the time, or you showing up in the way that you once did that may have been more beneficial to them, it may cause you to cut off codependent relationships. And that can be challenging because, like I said, you don't want to lose these people, but you have made up in your mind and in your heart that the Lord is the Lord of your entire life, and you will rather follow Him than to bow down to these other people. You love them, but you have to serve the Lord first. And I would say that's a challenge, but it also brings beauty to know that you are not compromising in any area of your life, and that you are on the path that God has you on. That it's a beautiful thing. It's a it's it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's challenging at first. It's hard at first. You're gonna lose some people at first. But then as you grow and you continue to allow the Lord to lead you and to stay in His will, you will begin to, one, understand why certain relationships had to end. And also, God will bring new people in your life, new people in your life that will be understanding of your walk with Christ. He will bring new people in your life, people that will be understanding of your obedience to God over their comfort. Once you get past the part of fearing man and just only fearing the Lord, that's when the beauty starts. That's when the beauty starts. That's when you begin to see the beauty in that's when you begin to see the beauty in walking with God and following Jesus and being obedient to Him. That's when you begin to see the beauty unfold. So yeah, let me know in the comment section your experience. All right, y'all have a wonderful and prosperous day. Y'all be blessed.